Oh yes, the woodland creature, a hedgehog, makes a cute sugar cookie. But get technical here on one detail, the texture of his fur or thick hair or pokey quills. Cookie expert Georganne Bell says grocery store sprinkles will not give you that effect, even if you could find the right color. So the question is, what's the solution if store-bought sprinkles aren't going to give us that cute hedgehog, pokey quill look?
We're going to make our own.
Make your own.
Their homemade sprinkles are easy. They taste delicious, and you can make them in their own custom colors.
Okay, so I want to emphasize the easy part because a lot of moms, they just have a difficult time pulling together and getting their kids to make cookies, and now to make the sprinkles with it, we need easy.
This is actually my kids' favorite part to help because it's a matter of squeezing icing out onto a piece of parchment paper. You can do it in straight lines. That's what I prefer because I'm a little OCD. But if you let your kids help, all it takes.
That's what you're gonna get from a kid, right there.
And that'll work, right?
Okay.
So you'll just pipe it out onto a piece of parchment paper in a whole bunch of lines or however you want to do it.
Are you gonna get a different look from your regular sprinkles? They don't seem just as shiny right off the top.
Yeah. Well, when these dry, they're a little bit more of a matte finish than that glossy, waxy look because these don't have wax on them.
Okay.
Surprising.
Now, what about I have to ask right off the bat, what about the taste?
They taste like sugar, like straight up sugar. Go ahead. So they don't taste like wax, they don't taste like cornstarch, it's just sugar.
They do. It's like a little crispy nugget of sugar in your mouth. Okay, so we let them dry.
Yep, and then it's just as easy once they dry. They're gonna pop off the parchment paper just like this. You can see how they're these long lines of sprinkles. We're just gonna roll it up and scrunch it, and then do it again this way, and then we'll have a whole pile of sprinkles, just like that.
And so the effect as far as color, same thing, you just add in the color you want into your frosting mixture.
Any color you want. If you're already making cookies, that's a great way to use up leftover icing. It's a great way to make everything custom exactly the way you want it. For instance, with these Hedgehog, the only jimmies that I could find were like a blue-purple color, and obviously I have more of a lavender-purple color. So I just made my own that match.
Okay, and the Hedgehog, where on earth did you find a cookie cutter hedgehog? That is adorable.
Orson Gigi actually sells a ton of adorable cutters, and that's where I got this one, which this is a super, super simple cookie to make. We do the face, we do the legs, and then we're just gonna put some icing on here. And it doesn't have to be smooth. Lots of royal icing cookies, if it doesn't look smooth and it doesn't look as cute, but this one, we're just gonna get, and you could even do this with buttercream because once we cover it with the sprinkles, you'll never know what's underneath it. So we put icing on top of it, then we're gonna...
Wait, that phrase kind of scares me. You'll never know what's underneath it.
You'll never know if it's perfect or not.
Well,
That's
if
what
I'm making it, you never know what's in it, so...
And we'll never tell you. Then we're gonna pour some of these homemade sprinkles on top. Make a mess like that, and then you simply tap it off, and we have an adorable little hedgehog.
Look at him. I just want to bite his little face off.
In the nicest way possible, right?
But in the nicest way possible. That's what we're talking about here.
So these are the basic sprinkles. You can make them in, the straight or curly, and then just crumple them up.
All of the different colors is what I love.
Yes, you cannot find colors like this in the store.
There's the selling point right there.
But if you want a specific shape, you can do that too. We have, you can see here I made some leaf sprinkles. These would be perfect if you had like a pumpkin spice cupcakes with, what is it, cream cheese frosting, and then add some little leaf sprinkles on top.
Or if you're just wanting to show off your mad skills and dust those around all the food and keep your guests be like, what, you made those?
Or for like custom baby showers, like you're having a little man, these are mustache sprinkles. You can make any shape of sprinkle.
Okay, so how did you make those?
So we take a stencil, a culinary stencil. You can find these online or at Orson Gigi here. So I'm just gonna put it on a piece of parchment paper and grab some royal icing, and I'm just gonna spread it over the top of it. Grab some more. We want it to be thick enough that you can't see the shape underneath. A lot of times when you do a stencil, you'll scrape it, so that's all that's there, but we want it thick enough that it's not gonna...
And what's that you're using, a little spatula?
It's just an icing scraper. You could use a butter knife, you could use a spatula, anything that has a straight edge on it. We're gonna just smooth it out a little bit and then peel this off. Like that, and we have our little sprinkles.
And you
Give
just
them
let 'em
about
dry again.
about an hour, and then peel them off the parchment paper.
And here's our little leaf ones that you were showing. So same exact thing as you just did.
Exactly
and you get
the same.
those
And you can do
leaves.
with the leaves. I mixed yellow and brown and orange together to give the variation in the color. You could add any kind of variation that you want to. And there's literally hundreds, if not thousands, of different stencils out there. Any occasion you want, you can get the exact color and the exact shape that you need.
Okay, and do you have any of these on any of the cookies that we can point out?
No, not these ones.
No,
these ones are good for cupcakes, or around like the base of a cake. It'd be really fun too.
Okay.
And then these are the same. To take them off, we're just gonna roll the parchment paper backwards like that, and they just fall off.
That way they don't break.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the easiest way to make this? In singles like this or in big batches, and can you save them for a couple weeks?
They last indefinitely, really. It's just dried sugar. Like sugar in your cabinet lasts for, well, it doesn't last that long at my house. Kids eat it, but it's just sugar. So you can keep it for up to a year in your cupboard. You can make them as much as you want.
Okay.
The other fun thing I was going to share with you is that once you have these sprinkles, either the Jimmy style or the shaped ones, you can make your own party chip cake.
And what is that?
So, like, you know the rainbow chip, like, cake mix that you get, it's got all the different colors?
Yes.
Get a regular white cake mix and then choose any colors you want, and you can make a party chip cake that has whatever colors you want in it.
And what a fun activity for the kids to do.
Fun, right? For my kids' birthdays, they choose what color of sprinkles they want in their cake, and they can make them before, and then they can help bake the cake, and then it's exactly the way they want it to be.
So much fun. All right,
So
where
fun.
can people get more information from you? Your cookie Bible, as we say.
You can visit my website, lilaloa.com, or my book is available wherever books are sold.
All right, I'm going to take this hedgehog with me. It is mine. Thanks, Georganne.
You're welcome.